What's up, everyone? Happy hump day. It is card reading day. I want to shout out to everyone. I want to shout out to the ones that donated. And we're going to get right into this video. I have 2 special card readings. And I'm going to do some group cards. And then I'm going to pull myself a couple cards because I haven't done that in a while. So we're going to get right into it. All right, so I have the Talking to Heaven cards, which I want to, let's see, I want to pull one of these for a group card. So I'm going to start off with the group card, and then I'm going to go right into the special cards. And anyone who would like to get their own card reading on one of the Wednesday videos, any donation of $5 or more to my PayPal or Cash App will put you in for a card reading on the following Wednesday. As long as usually I do the videos on Monday. You know, I sit down and I do the video on Monday for Wednesday. So as long as the donation is in by no later than early Monday, you will get into the following Wednesday. All right, so the first group card, it says, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. And these are Talking to Heaven cards. Okay. Okay, it says, it's funny. When I first came over here and had the chance to look back at my earthly life, I realized that the way in which my own insecurities and fears held me back from expressing the true innermost parts of my heart. I was so caught up in my own day-to-day life that I didn't take the time to express myself like I should have. If you could look up to the sky right now, you would see I love you written by the clouds and colored by the stars. From my spiritual perspective, I know all the little things you did quietly for me and can't thank you enough. Love continues to live on in your heart, and together we can be reassured that it can never die. Oh my goodness. That was an awesome group card for everybody. I wish I had told you more often. We don't know, you know, a lot of that made sense with me. We don't know what it's going to be like when we leave. We don't know what we're going to see on the other side. We don't know if it's going to show us our life all over, and we will be over there like, oh, I made that mistake and that mistake, or whatever. We don't know what we are going to be shown or remember from our earthly life. So this made so much sense. I realized that in a way which my own insecurities and fears held me back. It holds me back all the time. I always get busy in my day-to-day. We don't know. We need to live each day to the fullest. Okay, so now we are going to get into the special card readings. The first one I'm going to read is Sandra. Sandra has been supporting this video every week since we started. She's been supporting this video and my channel, and I appreciate that, Sandra. Thank you so much. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for Sandra. The first one is going to be the Talking to Heaven. We'll see what card we get from this one. I really like the Talking to Heaven cards. They're more in detail. All right. Sandra, this is your card. It says, tears cleanse the soul. Tears cleanse the soul. Then I have heart and soul. And these are heart cards. So I'm going to get you one of these. All right. Now we have your heart card. Heart and soul. Your heart card. And then I'm going to, now this does not want to go together. There we go. Pull you a message from heaven. I really like the messages from heaven too. I like them a lot. For a quick reading, or if I feel down and I just need a card, I always grab the messages from heaven. All right, there we go. All right, so your first card, it says, tears cleanse the soul. Tears cleanse the soul. And that is a Talking to Heaven card. These cards are for Sandra. All right, it says, when you cry, I am even closer to you, hugging and reassuring you. Sometimes you feel my presence and sometimes not. However, I want you to know how beautiful you are when you are vulnerable, with your heart fully open, feeling your raw emotions. Tears are a way to wash your soul of impurities, such as fear and worry. It is healthy. It's a healthy meaning. Back up. It's a healthy means of releasing painful feelings. So I am very proud of you for allowing yourself to cry. I know that it's difficult and that you want the pain to end, and it will, I promise. Just know that your heart heals faster as you allow it to experience all of these feelings. Don't try to stay composed or hold back tears. Cry if and when you need to. People will understand. And if they don't, then that says much more about them than it does about you. Because God gave us the ability to shed tears for a healing reason. And it takes a strong person to cry. Oh, wow. I don't think I ever read that card before. That card was for Sandra. Okay. Wow, Louie, was you thirsty? Louie must have been really thirsty. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Sandra, your heart and soul card is this card here. And it says, from your soul's perspective, this life is just a page in a never-ending story where you, I see it here, where you and those around you have a specific role to play. Yet remember, this role is not the real you, for you are much more than your personality and current circumstances. Your true immortal self cannot be defined. Oh, wow. And then your last card is a message from heaven. It says, be creative. Look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. Okay, it says, what we first envisioned in our mind will surely follow in the physical. Think big, dream, and then create them. Every building starts with a foundation. Every wall begins with that first brick. Your loved ones say, we will help you to manifest what it is that you most desire. Ooh, Sandra, what do you most desire? All right, Sandra, those were your cards. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Okay, so I got to get the cards all shuffled up. And the next person I'm going to read is going to be for Megan. Guys, Megan, there's a hair, and it's bugging me. Megan had to have surgery on her kidneys, and when she got home, there was complications. She's bleeding really bad. She's in so much pain. To this day, today is Monday. And you're going to see this video when you're seeing this video on Wednesday. Pray for Megan. Pray for her healing. Pray the bleeding stops. She may end up back in the hospital tomorrow if the pain does not slow down some. She had surgery a few days ago. It should be less by now. The doctor told her that if it was still as bad tomorrow, to go to the hospital. So pray for Megan. Megan, this card is for you. It's going to be a Talking to Heaven card. Oops, I got a card flipped over. All right, Megan, here comes your card. And it says, I had to leave that way. So, the loved one you're thinking of, and if it's who I'm thinking of, it says, I had to leave that way. All right. All right, here we go, Megan. I had to leave that way. Please don't relive my death in your mind. As from my perspective, it was very different. It was very different from how you imagined. To me, it was like a dream that, I can't read that word. It was like a dream that culminated in a very happy ending. Yes, I was so sad to leave you, our loved ones, and our life together. But I have to be honest and say that I am truly happy here. My soul is so enriched by all that I'm learning. And I'm still able to be with you and help you. I am finally free of all earthly suffering, which allows me to love you even more than before. My life plan was designed with divine wisdom, and that included the timing and the way in which I exited. It is the same with your life and everyone else's. It's exciting to finally know these truths and to share them with you. Please know that I am truly sorry that the mode of my passing brought pain to you. That the mode of my passing brought pain to you. And yet, everything happened exactly as it was supposed to happen. You couldn't have stopped it or changed anything. There was no other way. Oh my gosh, Megan. If you're thinking of your sister, that's who I was thinking of when I started reading this. And wow, that is a message from your sister. Definitely. Okay, guys, that card was for Megan. Everyone, please, please, please pray for Megan. Megan, keep us posted on how you're doing. Let us know in the comments, Megan, so that way the fans will know how you're doing too. All right, that card was for Megan. Thank you for your donation, Megan. All right. So, I'm going to grab some messages from heaven. And I'm going to do some, I'm going to read myself. I'm going to read myself a Talking to Heaven card. And then I'll do some group cards. So one of these cards for me. Talking to Heaven. I want to communicate with my mother. Mama, I miss you so much. I love you. I feel like I was robbed of a mother. I lost my mom when I was 21. My whole young adulthood, I didn't have parents, mother or father. They passed away 4 days apart. So I want to hear from my mom. I always want to hear from my mom. I miss her so much. All right, Mama, give me my message. All right. It says, it is not your fault. Oh, my goodness. All right, Mama, let's see what it says. It is not your fault. All right. Please do me a really big favor and stop beating yourself up. Thinking that you caused my death or were in some way responsible for it. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. I don't think that I caused her death or I was responsible for it. I just feel robbed of parents. Thinking that you caused my death or were in some way responsible for it. You were not. It is so hard from the earthly level to understand the spiritual elements of life. No matter what you think you could have done or should have done, I would have left anyways. Oh, wow. I'm releasing you of any responsibility for my leaving. Please let go of guilt. It will make us both feel better. The universe is perfect in its making up. And what we think is a coincidence is just God's way of remaining anonymous. Trust me, be kind to yourself, knowing that what I share with you is true. Oh, wow. Brought tears to my eyes, guys. I never thought my mother or father's death was my fault. Sometimes I wish that I could have, I don't know. You always think, think back. I wish I had did this different. I wish I had did that different. I miss my mom so much. I was so close to my mom. I was mama's baby. I never would have left Florida and moved to Maryland if my mom had have stayed alive. I lost my mind when my mom died. And then my dad died 4 days later. I was very close to my mother. Very close. And they died in 85. And 2 years later, I left. I moved to Maryland. And I was gone for 30 years. And then I came back. So, I've always said that I was robbed of a mother. Like I know I had a mother when I was young. I know that, but she got to meet Danny. She never got to meet Angie. She never got to meet any of my grandkids. Just sad. Just sucks. Really friggin' sucks. Anyways, whew. I don't want to cry. Thank you for sending me a message, Mama. All right. So we're going to do some group cards before I start crying. My hand hurts. Whew. All right. So, the first 2 people that commented on last week's video, I'm going to read them a card to. And it might not always be the first 2 people. It might be, I might pick like 3 and 7 or whatever. But this time it's going to be the first 2 people. I'm going to find that video and I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to read those 2 people. My channel. Let's see what we got. Okay, so here we go.
Lindor.
First 2 people. The first one is Diane Strauss. The second one is No One Cares. All right, so I'm not going to count the reply. That replies me anyways. But it's going to be the first 2 people, not at the top, the very first 2 people that commented on the video. So Diane Strauss and No One Cares. All right, Diane, you're going to get a message from heaven. Next week, I'm going to make sure I change the numbers up, and I think I might do this more often. It might not be the first 2 people. It might be the 2nd and 4th person, or the 6th and whatever. I'm going to change it up. So make sure you get your comments in there. Diane Strauss. Here we go. You got, change can bring you new life and energy. We will hold your hand. Okay. Think of your loved one. It says you can be excited at new things entering your life, or you can be worried. You hold the key to how you feel about some things, about something. So we encourage you to think positively, be ready for a wonderful new opportunities that are about to enter your life. They tell you we are right here by your side as you try new things. You will be just fine. Oh, wow. That card was for Diane Strauss. I think I said the name right. Yep, Diane Strauss. All right, No One Cares is next. Let me shuffle them up and get No One Cares a card. Get your comments in the videos, because I might, you know, I might pick a video like that came out yesterday. It doesn't necessarily have to be a hump day video. So get your comments in. Well, I thought I just heard something. All right, No One Cares. Here we go. No One Cares got, your intuition is strong. We are reaching out to help. All right. Here we go. Your own natural psychic ability is spot on at this time. You might have got this card before. You are being supported from the other side and are aware of that connection. Continue to listen to the inner voice. It is serving you well at this time. Oh, wow. No One Cares. Let me know. Did you already get that card? Because it seems like, I don't know why it seems like you got that card, but maybe you didn't. I don't know. It just seems like maybe you did. I think I read you last week. I'm not sure. All right, so couple group cards. We're going to do a message from heaven, and we're going to do a heart and a soul for the group cards. All right, maybe we'll do 2 messages from heaven. And a heart and soul. And we're just going to reach in and we're just going to grab one. Oh, I'm gonna feel for it. Okay, there it is. Okay, so your heart and soul card says, an enchanted world is available to you if you want it. Just ask the oak tree, just as the oak tree is hidden in its seed, the goddess is within you. Reason devoid of feeling is merely harsh judgment. So listen to your heart and move beyond the boundaries you have placed around yourself. It is time to step into your power and create a world of bliss. Ooh, wow. Okay. Now, your message from heaven, it says, birds are messengers we use to connect to you. And it's got a picture of a bird. Guys, I have so many red cardinals in my backyard. Let me know if you guys see them all the time in your yard. I mean, there was probably 3 or 4 of them the other day when I was out there with Tyler, and Henriette was out there with me, and there was probably at least 3 or 4. They love it over by my garden. They really do. It's probably my mom. She's out there gardening with me. All right, so birds are messengers we use to connect with you. When other methods of communication are difficult, nature can step in. Watch out as a bird or birds act in an unusual way. Your loved ones are saying, this is our way of showing you that we are around you. This is a sign from us. Oh, good. Yay. All right, so the next group card, those are all group cards. The next one says, we support you as you cleanse and clear, both inside and out. Ooh, cleanse and clear. The objects you surround yourself with can be heavy energy. Can be heavy energy. Wise and really weigh you down. Do you still own? Alright guys, so the camera just cut off on me, so I don't know what all it was saying, but I was talking about, I guess I got back on the hoarding thing, because it says, we give you permission to let go of things that no longer serve your best interests. When I look around and I think, do I need all this stuff? No, I don't. But do I want it? I mean, it's here, you know. I always feel like, oh, I need more space. I need more space. But you know what I'm really doing is I'm hoarding up the shed out back. I'm hoarding up the shed on the side. The little pool deck thing. I'm hoarding it up. I keep getting, I say I need more space to organize things. But really, I'm just getting more space to just pile it up. So I need to let go of things too. I don't know if you guys need to let go of things. These were group cards for each and every one of you. If you want a personal reading, send a donation of $5 or more to PayPal or Cash App. The link is in the description of the video. And I will see you guys on next week's Wednesday video. Now guys, I want to start going live on Wednesday nights. I actually should do that this Wednesday. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys will see this video and tonight I'll go live. I don't know. That was my plan, to start going live on Wednesdays, because Sundays is just not working out. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, guys.